Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to This War of Mine Perfect Start, Episode 3. Okay, so Marco's back, he got a good haul, and Bruno is starting to feel a little bit unwell. Okay, so we're back in our shelter, so to speak. So we've got hungry, slightly sick and tired for Bruno, and Katia is hungry, slightly wounded and tired. So we're generally getting a compound build-up of the negative effects of surviving war. Now, this is the radio, so one thing that a lot of people aren't aware of is you can tune the radio. Okay, so it starts in the default position, which gives you information. However, we can keep scrolling around with the dial until we find other radio stations, including one which is music, which can lift the mood of those within the shelter, so in this house. So we'll keep scrolling around. There we go. So people are scouring the streets and abandoning things. So there we go. We see there's more information for day 9. We can keep scrolling all the way to the right hand side and then go all the way back through to the left hand side. So again, seeing if we're able to actually find anything while we're tuning through the radio. So we've got some music playing now. Okay, so what you can do is if you exit there, the music will keep on playing. And again, as I said, it's a bit of a mood lifter for the guys and girls that are in your shelter and you're looking after and hoping to get through this conflict and out the other side when some kind of ceasefire happens and you're able to escape and close out the ending of the game. As long as you survive that far, of course. Because survival in this is not easy. Resources become harder and harder to find, leading to some very negative moral choices, let's be honest. Those of you that have played the game before, of course, know that there are these moral decisions all the time. Are you going to help? Are you going to not? So is there anything nicer than a warm sunny day? There probably is, but it doesn't hurt. So we now know that the weather is nice today. Okay, we keep tuning through. There is more music. So again, keep scrolling, see if we can find anything. And eventually you'll start hearing those sounds and finding another mute. So here we go, some classical music. So I've now exited and you can hear that classical music is still playing on the radio, which is great for the mood of our guys. Okay, so we've got Bruno to go and take some medication because we know he's feeling slightly unwell. So I've taken enough for the day. That's good. Send him off to sleep. Okay, so now everyone is sleeping. Well, once we get him to run there, of course. Guarantee you someone's probably going to arrive. Whenever you get everyone to go to sleep, you're pretty much guaranteed. It doesn't happen every day, of course, but some days you do get people will come and knock on the door, and it can be a various amount of different things. It can be a moral choice, it can be a help choice. Just having a quick look at what we've got. So our shelter is a place where we can get some respite from war. What do we have? We've got a broken gun there, so we want to get that repaired. We've got enough broken weapon pieces to repair it. We've already got 2 guns, but 3's not going to do us any harm. I must admit, this is an extremely lucky run to have already a functioning gun at the beginning, and now we are going to have 3. So again, it's rare in this game. It is, and it was just very lucky. Oh, and here we go. As I said, someone's at the door. So who are we going to wake up? Who do we want to use? We can use Marco. We could use Bruno. He's already taken the meds. He's just hungry and tired. So if it's one of these ones that requires us to go off and do something, we can send him. He'll come back very tired, but hopefully not sick. So let's see. Okay, let's talk. I have something for you. Okay, what do you have? Citizen, several days ago, someone from this neighbourhood stole supplies from a humanitarian aid container. These supplies are vital to us. There's a reward for help in seizing the culprit. One of your neighbours... No. Are you sure it wasn't him? Yep, very sure. Going to give us a lot of food, cigarettes and coffee, but no. Have it your way. Goodbye. Okay, so we sent the militia off. We didn't grass our neighbour, who we helped. And you'll probably find that we'll get a positive mood lift from doing that morally positive choice. There we go. We'd never betray our neighbour's trust. We're in this hell together. We have to help each other. You do. So by making positive choices, you can build up a series of positive events over the course of the game. Don't get me wrong, if your choice is to go the other way, rat out your neighbour, have everyone miserable for a few days but get extra resources, the choice is entirely yours. We're going this through this playthrough, this Perfect Start series, with the positive moral choices rather than negative. I've played both. Just for the sake of it. I've robbed the old people's house and done things like that, and I've grassed up the neighbour as well in another play. So these events are they'll all come through, and the choices you make are whether you want to make a positive or a negative moral choice. Now Marco is no longer tired, so he's woken up, so we can go and get him to do stuff around the house. Now, as I was saying in the previous video, we've got the hatchet now, so we can break up stuff for fuel, but more importantly, wood. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our first board up. So board ups are very important because they reduce the risk of you getting raided at night, and you need to put up 3 in total around your shelter. So we're going to do the first one because we're not going to have enough wood to do all 3, but let's get this destroyed. Okay, and he's the best scavenger anyway, so he's going to get the most. Although to be fair, I think the resources that you get are the same whoever picks it up in the shelter. Okay, so we've got 10 wood for that. Let's see if we can craft a board up. So double click and he'll run there because it's obviously quite far away. Off he trots, sliding down the stairs, running very quickly. There we go. To our workbench. And up the top here, I mean, obviously there's now other things we could build as well. We can't build a herbal garden yet. Because we don't have enough of the mechanical components, and we can't build a trap either. Again, mechanical components. Okay, but we can build a board up. So, get that built, and off he goes. Where's it going to be? Is it over the right hand side? No, but there are ones over on the right hand side after we've done this first one, which is here. So here we go. He starts boarding up, and you will notice that the house will change, and you will see the boarding up happening once it's finished. So here we go, he is working through, we're about 50% of the way there. The one thing this game does not have is a speed up time, which sometimes I wish there was, especially for doing videos like this. As you guys know, if you watch my other Perfect Start series for games, see there we go, it's all boarded up now. I do like the fast forward, especially for when creating content. But this game has a slow pace for a very specific reason, which is the moral place that you're in, the negative connotations of war and everything else. So it does make sense for the game. Okay, we can't build another one. We don't have enough wood. We only have 8. However, what we can do is we can make a water filter. Let's make a couple so that we can get more water, because we need that for making food. At the moment, we have 12 food in our fridge, so we're doing very well. We're on day 9 as well, not into day 10 yet. By the time we get to the end of this video, we will be on the beginning of day 11, just to give you guys the heads up. The video is about 25 minutes long. I do suggest you watch all the way through if you're looking for tips and how to run this game. Okay, so we've now built a couple of water filters. Let's go to our workbench, our metal workbench, and get that gun fixed. So there we go, you can see I can repair the gun, we've got enough parts. Okay, can't build a rifle because we haven't got a broken rifle, can't build a helmet because we haven't got a broken helmet. We can make another axe, we can make some more saw pieces, we can make anything else that we need. However, for now, let's click on the gun and go make. And that will give us our 3rd pistol. In fact, you could even use it for trade. Because you know you're only going to ever have 2 people guarding. However, what you might want to do is give a gun to your scavenger if you're going into somewhere where caution or danger appears on the list of advice on the site that you're going to visit. So having 3 weapons gives you that added flexibility of being able to do so. Okay, so he's nearly built the gun. There we go, he'd gladly eat something. Yep, but at the moment you're only hungry, mate. So now head down to the water filter and add one of those filters that we made so that we can get some more water. Okay, off he trots. So make, and once that's made, that will gather us full water. Now the more stuff that we want to create as we go forwards is the animal trap, because that will get us more food, which of course we can then cook. The herbal garden can be upgraded. We're into the night now, to make vegetables, which will allow us to make more food. So we're going to get Katia to guard. We'll get Bruno to guard. And we'll get Marco to scavenge. Okay, where are we going to go? We've already visited the ghost house. However, we could go back because there is still stuff there. What else do we have? Decrepit squat. Ruined block of flats. Oh, there we go. There's no danger at this one. So I've had this spawn when it does have danger. But for this, ruined block of flats, no danger. So we'll take the axe, we'll take a lockpick, and we'll take a shovel. Don't really need to take anything else. And there we go, just having a look through what we've actually got supply run wise to give you an idea of what to prioritise. So always look at what you've got and what you need, so that when you head out on an expedition at night and you're scavenging, you know really what you want to scavenge and what you want to bring back with you. Okay, so straight up the pile of rubble at the front. And through we go. Always have a look at the question mark, the magnifying glasses as well, just to get a bit of information. So, baby carriage isn't empty. Few objects lie scattered inside. A rattle, a smiling red crab, well worn by baby teeth. Yeah, maybe don't need them anymore. So, yeah. What have we got? We can have a look through the door. Is there anything in there? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, so open the door. We've got a couple of things that we can search. So what's in this one? Okay, so we've got some basic tobacco. Just do a grab all. Have a look at the next one, because what we're going to do is we're going to transport stuff to the entrance to make it easy to come back later and get more stuff. So there's an extra bullet there as well. That's good. Because we have used quite a bit of ammunition. So I'm basically just filling up my entire backpack. And now we'll go back. So double click. We know there's no one here, so just run. You're making a lot of noise, that's fine. Open up this pile near the entrance. And then what we can do is we can transfer stuff into this pile. So what do we want to get rid of for now? We'll get rid of the bullet, get rid of the wood, and get rid of some of those components. Get rid of the shell casings, take the bullet back. So, okay, we've emptied out what we don't need. Okay, go back into the house. Okay. Again, have a look around. So we'll go up this flight of stairs. Okay, right, we've got metal grates on the top floor and the floor that we're on now, and we don't have a saw with us, so we're not going to be able to go through those. Okay, there's a bit of food, more shell casings, and we've got a load more components, so let's take everything that we can. Okay, we haven't got multiples of any of that, so exit. And then, as you can see, we can't get through because we haven't got a saw blade. Good thing I have a saw blade, let's get cutting. No, you don't have a saw blade, mate, we didn't bring one with us. So we can't really explore anything else. Let's just have a look and see what's in here. Okay, so there's more food there. Now, it's been pointed out it's worth leaving the food behind, which we will dump out for the now, because we do have a lot back at the shelter. We'll take extra components, get rid of the shell casings, and maybe take some wood. We've still got a spare slot, so we haven't looked at this pile over here yet, so let's go and have a quick look at it and see what we've got in here, see if there's anything interesting. Okay, so there's more. Oh, and we'll take those, and we can take those. We can't take the book. Okay. Okay, open up the other pile again. And again, what you're really doing now is you're moving all of your scavenge goods around. So again, we know there's 3 compost materials there, well, rotten food, which can also be used to bait traps. We know that there's 2 food there, and we can dump off a load of components. So exit, go back to the furthest away pile, because I know there was a couple of bits left there. Okay, so grab all, exit, then go to this pile here as well, because next time we'll be able to hack that up as well. So grab all, exit, and then hack it up. Okay, and then see what that's given us. There we go, so we've got more wood and fuel, more importantly. So we'll grab the fuel, we can grab one of the pieces of wood, that's fine. Go back to our pile, Now, if you look at the clock at the top left-hand corner, we've used about half of the time that we can while scavenging. So what do we want to put back? Okay, so just having a look around, deciding what to do. Or do we just keep everything we've got and take that back? I think we'll keep everything that we've got. Just have a quick run upstairs. We've still got time because we haven't looked at this at the top floor. We know we need 2 saw blades, but let's have a look at this top pile, see if there's anything interesting in it. Okay, so again, we've got more shell casings, more components, more wood, and some more gunpowder. Okay, that's fine. So exit, go back downstairs again. So there's going to be a lot more stuff for us to clear out of this place, and you might as well double click now and exit. We know what we've got is what we want to take. We've moved all the stuff to the first 2 piles at the beginning, and off we trot, and we head into day 10. Okay, so we're back. What's happened? Anything happened overnight? So I had a really good haul. Okay, we did indeed. We've been raided. Someone came. Okay, someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared than us, so we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed. None of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves, but we used 5 ammunition to chase them off, and we only have 8. So that means we've only got 3 rounds of ammunition for the next evening. No one can do us harm when we're inside. Well, that's not entirely true, but okay. We drove the thugs away last time, but we won't hold them back forever. Yep, good point, Bruno. But Bruno is now hungry, sad, and tired. But he's no longer sick. Okay. Marco is also very hungry, so it is time for people to eat. So he can now go to sleep. We'll let Bruno break up this. There we go. And then what we're going to get him to do, we're going to get him to eat as well, of course, because he's very hungry, and then he can cook us some more food. Hopefully, as long as we've got enough water, of course. So Katya is very hungry, slightly wounded, content, and tired. So she needs to sleep. Is recovering from the wound. We didn't bandage it, mainly because we want to keep the bandage so that we can use it as a valuable trade item. So let's get... Oh, we're clicked on Katya, aren't we? Whoops. Okay, let's click on Bruno, and again, we can only make single dishes of food. We can make 2. That's all we can make with the amount of water that we've got. So make, and he will cook 2 more dishes. Or we can make 1, which will feed Katya, and then what we can do is maybe put in that second water filter, get some more water, and then maybe cook more. But let's get Bruno to go to sleep. Okay. Right, tell Katya to eat. Right, and then send Bruno to sleep. So get Katya up, get her fed, and then get her resting again. We're already at 10 AM. Oh, and there's someone at the door. Open up something for barter. Okay, well, we know who we need for that. We need the bargaining skills Katya. So down she comes. Let's open up that door and see what the guy has for trade. Okay. So what have you got, mate? Let's have a look. Okay, you've got 2 bandages there. You've got some tobacco. You've got food, which we've got plenty of at the moment. Of course, we've got our 3 guns. So let's see how much we can get for a gun. Okay, water we can take. So maybe take all of it. And what else? So don't forget, Bruno needs cigarettes. So we could take some cigarettes. So roll up from equal parts of tobacco and herbs. So they're the slightly cheaper ones. So let's grab a few of those. Okay, we're at fine. We can have a deal. Okay, so that's 6 cigarettes, 6 water. Can we add a bullets to that? Okay. So if you remember, we've used up all of our ammunition. Let's see what we need to add. There we go. 2 tobacco. That'll be fine. We can have a deal. Do we want to see if we can get anything extra? So what you do now is you basically click on stuff until it says fine, we can have a deal. So looking at components, right, keep going, so it won't do, try harder, so get rid of 1. So we can have 6 cigarettes, 3 components, 6 water and 3 bullets for that 1 gun and 2 tobacco. Let's do a deal. Okay, we don't want anything else from him, so click the X and send her back to sleep. Although of course she's very hungry actually, we never fed her, did we? So quickly double click on the food. Luckily she wasn't all the way upstairs. There we go, eat some food, make yourself feel quite a bit better, and then go and rest for the rest of the day before we get to the night time. Because we're going to have nothing else to do, of course, what we can do now is just skip to the end of the day. So everyone is resting, that's fine. Tired, tired, tired. Obviously Bruno's sad at the moment. Don't know why he's sad, probably because he didn't have any cigarettes, but now he does, so that's why we got them. So there's not really anything else for us to do. So end day, and there we go. Now we're at the night. So we'll get again Katya and Bruno to guard, and of course we will send Marco to scavenge. Now the question of course is, where do we go? So yesterday we went to the ruined block of flats. There are some other new locations that have appeared as well. So caution advised at the bakery. Okay, fair enough. What else do we have? We have a hotel, that's caution. There's danger at the Shell Brewery, danger at the semi-detached house, caution at the supermarket, caution at St Mary's Church. Okay, so we've got quite a few danger and cautions. We've already visited the ghost house, but there's still lots of materials, some meds, lots of weapons and some parts. So probably worth a visit. Let's head there. Let's send him with the usual kind of garb, so axe, shovel and lockpick. We haven't got any saw blades, so let's hope we're not going to need them. And scavenge, and off we go. So back we are, climb up. Of course there's noise being made, but I think from memory it's just rats. Yes it is. Okay, I threw caution to the wind a little bit there. Right, let's go and open the door. Okay, what's in here? Let's go have a look. Okay, so we've got a lot of wood. Grab all, exit. And what we can do now is smash it up. There we go, we've got another pile of stuff now, and that will be wood and fuel. So again, well, we're not going to be able to take all of it, but we can take most of it. There we go, leaving just 2 bits of wood. Now let's see what was in this pile. It was off the top of your head. Most of the time you can't remember, so it's the same, just a couple of bits of wood. So there's nothing really of huge interest there. Straight through to the other side. What do we have in here? Again, just a couple of bits of wood. Down to the basement, and I think this is where actually we do need a saw blade from memory. Yeah, we do. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to go in there. That's fine. There's obviously a couple of locations that we will be able to search. So we do need to make a lot of the saw blades. Would be better if they lasted for more than just 1 click, but hey hey. Right, we'll take components. We've got a lot of wood. We've got fuel. That's basically all we're really going to take, I think, from the house today. We're not going to bother moving everything to the entrance for this one. I mean, as you can see, we've only used a fraction of the time that we can use while we're here to search. And we've already got the stuff that we want, so, and we can take another load. There we go. So basically this house is pretty much being left just full of wood. And that's it. Run to exit. You've got a full bag. You've done what you need to do. So just run out. Off he trots, and we're going to head into day 11 and the end of part 3. Don't forget to allow me to make this content. Please subscribe and do like the videos as well. And if you have any comments, drop them below. Happy to take tips as well, of course, as other people have already done, which has been great. But until next time, I'm Know It All Gaming. I'll see you back here for part 4 or on my other videos and live streams. If you want to know what my live stream schedules are, pop over to my community tab. Every week I post what my schedule is for my live streams, and it's always from 8 PM till 10 PM UK time. So until next time, see you then.